What's popping on? Mark is coming back at you with a brand new video today. I'm going to review once again another Shopify store, a couple of Shopify stores actually, some from subscribers and some from people within the Facebook Shopify dropshipping group. So if you haven't joined that already, there's a link in the description down below. Go ahead and check it out. But basically I will be jumping into these Shopify stores, giving you guys some tips and tricks that you can implement into your own stores as well, that will help you with increasing your sales, increasing your conversion rate, and basically increasing the chance of you succeeding with your Shopify dropshipping stores. So let's jump straight into it. So inside of my computer right here, this is the PowerPoint and one of the slides that I have inside of my course as well. If you want to join it, be sure to go ahead and click the link in the description down below and check it out. You can just, there's a page explaining everything about it, how to scale your store and everything. But I did make a YouTube video about this specific slide explaining you how to optimize your store for better conversion rate. I will link that video in the description down below as well. But I just quickly wanted to touch about it because this is one of the more important stuff. If you get this right, I do explain about it in the video, I link in the description. But if you get all of these right, you will basically have a great store and you will increase your likelihood of having a better conversion rate. So basic stuff, you need a custom domain, beautiful logo, blah, blah, blah. You can pause the video right here and then you can read all the different things that you need. You can take a screenshot or whatever, you watch the video that I linked in the description. But these are really, really important factors. But moving on into one of the stores, this is the first store called something. This store seems to be a private labeling store. It sort of like touches a more brand perspective on the products, which I like, which is great. We're gonna walk through it. I'm gonna give my different thoughts and ideas about it. Let's jump straight into it. So one of the great things about this store is that it has a logo. A lot of the different dropshipping stores, or some of them at least, don't have a logo, and the logo is really, really important because that is what the customer recognizes you by, right? It recognizes you by your logo. When you're running your ads, blah, 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 retargeting ads, all these different types of things, they recognize you by your logo. So it's really important to have a great logo, and it's important to at least have a logo. So do that. Moving on, your menu, if you're gonna start at the top, you have 𝑦, which is great. So it's the idea behind it is really great. It looks shit, but it's a great idea behind it. You just need to optimize it and make it look a bit more beautiful and aesthetic and stuff. That would really increase your conversion rate and your brand value. You are providing value to your brand by writing this, right? But if it looks great, it will really improve and sort of like increase that brand value that you give to it. So I would recommend to use either Gem Pages, which is a great page builder, or Buildify to build your pages. I would recommend to use another font because this is the basic font through Debut Theme and everybody's using that font. I don't personally like that font. Of course, that's very personal and opinion, but I would recommend you to use another font than that. But other than that, it's a great idea. I would just recommend you to improve it because it doesn't look great. So great thing, FAQ. That's great. That is one of the things here as well. If I'm gonna bring this one back, FAQ right here, about us, shipping info, blah, blah, blah. Some of the things we don't really see, we have FAQ, which is great. Can make that look a lot more beautiful and a lot better with a page builder like Buildify or Gem Pages, so check those out. I would recommend you to have a contact us as well at the top, and then you need something called products or catalog or collections, so people are not confused how to find the products. That is one of the most basic things. You need a place or you need a button or something to showcase to your visitors that this is where they find all your products. So you need that. You have track your order, which is great. You have the Trackify track button integrated, which is amazing. It's a great thing to have. So that is definitely great. Jumping back to your homepage, all of this is a bit, it's just a bit too simple. I like your idea about it. I like the way that you try to private label it and everything. It's just not perfect. And I would recommend you to try to use a bit more time on your homepage, on your pages, on your brand value that you're trying to provide. The idea behind it is amazing, great with private labeling, great with all of this brand value, which is connected to stay connected with the Apple Watch, the Bluetooth, earphones and stuff like that. So the mindset behind it is amazing, and it's a great thing. It provides a lot of value. It creates a lot better conversion rate, and it's a lot easier to brand. But you just need to improve it a bit. So at the very bottom, I found some products. You do have reviews on them, which is great. They talk about it. Well, sometimes it's great to have, sometimes it's pretty shit. And most customers know that it's a lie. So, but you can have it, of course. It's just not really, legal. But anyway, moving on. If we jump into one of your products right here, it's a bit long of a title. I would lower the title length a bit. Great with the reviews, free shipping too. That's great, free shipping to Denmark. I'm in Denmark. Your color and your plot type, that is great. If you have a specific variant or something about the product there is only one of, you can delete it inside of Shopify. So we recommend for you to do that, and then it's great with the colors, and then add to cart button in black, keeps it clean. That's great. I do like red or green as well, but black just keeps it a lot cleaner on the product page. So if you improved your homepage and everything a bit more, change the font and stuff, it would look great with the black. Now it just really blends in. Great. It's a great trust badge. Those are really great actually. Really clean, really neat, looks good, not too blocky or anything, and they are different from everyone else's. So it differentiates. You're differentiating yourself with those trust badges compared to everyone else. So good job. Moving on to your product description, it's okay. It's a bit boring. I don't like the text to be gray. I prefer it to be black. I would recommend you to put in a GIF. I do have a video on my YouTube talking about product descriptions and how to set them up. I would recommend for you guys to go ahead and check that video out. But other than that, it's a great product. I like to set up Shopify to have a GIF and then some text, then another product, another picture, and you do it sort of like that as well. You have some pictures within some text. I do like to have some bullet points or features listed around here so people can easily see what the product does, fast and efficient. You have a sticky add to cart button, pretty great as well. It's black, so I wouldn't recommend to have it shaky. That's annoying, but just to have it, that is pretty clean. And then you have your product, your reviews at the bottom. I don't like to have reviews which has the yellow packaging. It looks really cheap. So have images and reviews which is only related to the product. The review shouldn't say seller, recommended seller or anything. Just keep it really clean without the yellow packaging and everything. Then it will be really great. Reviews are a great trust factor, and it improves your conversion rates a lot because the customers can see the photos of other customers who have received the product. So that is giving a lot of trust to the company and stuff. Remove powered by Shopify, add the different pages that I've been talking about. Go ahead and watch this video about this page right here. Do all of this, and then you will be on your way to a lot better conversion rate. So if we scroll to the top, if we say add to cart, let's see what happens. What we have, it's very slow. Shouldn't be my Wi-Fi, maybe it is. You have direct to checkout, that's fine as well. Can improve the conversion rate. Sometimes it does not, but it's great. You have PayPal connected, which is a huge thing. We're running a flash discount today. Only use that. That's pretty good. You differentiate yourself on a lot of the different factors. This one is different from the normal checkout Pirate 3.02. So you do have a great feeling or touch with what's working and what you should be doing, which is differentiating yourself from your competitors and from other dropshipping stores. Just finesse it a bit more, and then I think you're on your way to a great conversion rate and finding some winning products. Definitely just focus a bit more on the store and make it a bit more, give it some oomph, right? But other than that, it's pretty good. The company generates more higher 20 it's shop that offers the most. The company, this is not that great, right? Maybe get a writer from Upwork to write this for you. It will be a lot easier for you to then go ahead and have something which sounds a much more brand-ish. So do that. But moving on to the next store, a great store, pretty good store, Summary Shop, great idea behind it, just a bit boring. So up that a bit, make it more clean. Clean shouldn't be boring, but should have some wow factor, right? So there is a really big difference between those two different things, and try to move towards more of a clean looking site that has some oomph still. Moving to the next one, which is Ultra Beast Fitness. So the fitness niche is just an amazing niche, a huge niche that is very passionate and very great, you know, start of 2019. Of course, we're now moving towards February and March, so people are stopping really all of their New Year's resolutions. And then when we're moving, you know, end of spring, start of summer, people start a lot to do a lot of fitness again, right? So it's a great thing to have. Fitness stores are doing great. This store doesn't look that great, so let's move through it. First of all, take this logo and put it as your logo up here. Your menu banner is so huge, it looks very scammy. It doesn't really look that great. Your search button is sort of like flying in the middle of the air. So yeah, like this logo is cool. This logo is cool, just a bit high definition, and then put it up there. That would be great. Moving to, damn, you have a lot of things. You have a lot of products. Interesting. Okay, moving, is this the Shopify theme as far as I can see? Yeah, it's the Shopify theme. Okay, moving on. I don't really like the Shopify theme personally. I use either Turbo or Booster theme or the Prestige theme. But moving on, Ultra Beast fitness gear. So at the top, I would only have banners if it relates to a specific limited time sale that you have. It should be limited time, for example, Valentine's Day sale or spring sale or something like that. I don't like to have just normal banners which just relates to anything. I would then have at the top weekly bestsellers. I do like to have weekly bestsellers at the top. Tends to do really well. But moving on, the product doesn't really look that great when you hover over them like this. I'm not really the biggest fan of this. Maybe you can edit it somehow, but maybe it's just the theme in general, right? But at the top, I would have weekly bestsellers. One thing which is really great, I don't know if you sell those products, if it's probably print on demand, but it's really great. You have products which has your logo on it, which is huge brand wise. So that is a really great thing to do. Having these either images where you basically just put your logo on some products, maybe you don't sell it, but it just gives a lot of brand value that you have products or showcase your logo or whatever somewhere on something that seems real or, you know, public or something like that, right? For example, these products are great to have your logo on, gives a lot of brand value, so good thing to have there. The product sort of flies a bit around. Not really the biggest fan of that. Your sales pop-up thing in the bottom left corner should be white and not blue, in my opinion. I don't really like how the picture sort of like flies around like that, and how it stands, right? It's great the thing to have up here where you have your support. Support is an amazing thing to have. It creates a lot of trust to the company, to the brand. So it's great to have with your phone number and your email and everything. So definitely a great thing. You have reviews with photo. Good thing too. At the bottom, it's just there's just too much, right? I do like you sort of like have this brand with 𝑩_Ultra, which is great. You can see when they sign up for the emails, they have 𝑩_Ultra, which is great. You do relate to the products of 𝑩_Ultra and all of these different things, which is amazing. That's a great thing to have. I just don't really like how the store looks. I don't know how much you're making their revenue. Maybe you're killing it. I don't know. You have a lot of product at least. At the top, I would have something called sale or weekly bestsellers or something. It shouldn't be black. But let's try to jump into a product so we can get going. How do I? Oh, maybe it's slow. Okay, is it loading? It's weird. Okay, fitness equipment. It wouldn't load if I was trying to press one of the images on the homepage, so you should maybe look into that. Weightlifting, climbing, gym, sports, and gym, chalk. Okay, so if I jump into this one, we have 8 sold in the last 24 hours. So, okay, so you don't have any product descriptions. One of the major things when you're promoting some product is that you need a product descriptions for those specific products. So of course, I don't know if you're promoting this product, but when you're sending traffic directly to a product page, I would always recommend to have a product descriptions. Other than that, I don't really like the green and the add to cart button. Okay, so I need to have an account to create an order. I would not recommend to have that. I would recommend to have account optional. So I don't really want to move forward with that actually. So, but moving back to the homepage. So I like the idea behind the store. I like the way that you're trying to do it with the different pages and stuff. I would recommend to have a track your order and stuff like that. All of the different pages, again, that I'm talking about here on your store. Try to improve your store with this specific checklist that I have. It's a great thing that I'm doing on all of my stores, so definitely try to implement that. But the store itself with the brand Ultra Fitness is great, but try to improve it a bit, right? So I hope you guys got some useful out of this. Please go ahead and implement these tips and tricks, and please go ahead and view the video that I made of this specific slide, this specific PowerPoint that you guys can go ahead and check out. It's in the description down below, so you guys can improve your store. I hope you guys got some useful information out of it. If you did, please give it a like, hit the notification bell to always be up to date whenever I upload a new video, and hit the subscribe button. I would really much appreciate that. And as always, I hope you all have a successful and wonderful day. Bye.